Hello again and welcome to the interview series. Each year, the AAF, the American Advertising Federation Roanoke, holds an awards competition where members and area college students can enter their work to be judged by an independent panel of AAF members from across the nation. This interview series is about honoring the stellar work done by these amazingly creative award winners, Gold Award winners. In this episode, we're again blessed with two people that combined to win an award. Today, we're talking with Clay Williams and Warren Wright from the Anstey Hodge Advertising Group. Anstey Hodge is a full-service advertising agency that specializes in marketing for senior living communities as well as other projects. Clay Williams is an award-winning senior copywriter for Anstey Hodge. Before joining Anstey Hodge in 2021, Clay spent over 25 years working in local television news, beginning as a sports reporter-producer in Baltimore and Dallas, before serving as a sports anchor director for the CBS affiliate in Harlingen, Texas, from 2002 to 2017. Clay has also done live play-by-play and color analysis for college sports and professional basketball broadcasts. And Warren Wright is an award-winning senior photographer and multimedia producer for Anstey Hodge. With over 25 years of experience in corporate photography, his award-winning work spans the globe for international clients such as Framatome and many others. Warren holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in photographic design from Tennessee Temple University and is a past recipient of the Honorary Alumni Award for his work at the University of Lynchburg. This episode is a treat hearing from two of these award winners. Let's get to it. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us this afternoon. It looks like, Warren, you and I are in an office, and Clay's having a lot more fun outside somewhere. I don't know if you're at a playground or what, Clay. Is there one of those little round pukey things there?
Oh, no, it's actually right next to a baseball field that's
cool.
right outside of where Warren and I work. So
Nice.
I wanted to get out of the office, mostly because Warren can get good signal inside and I cannot. So.
Okay, well, there's that. So welcome and thank you. And obviously, congratulations on your award. That's great. So tell us your names a little bit and give us a little bit what you do for the company and who the company is.
My name is Warren Wright. I do photography and video, multimedia production. I work for Anstey Hodge Advertising, and we have a dedicated client which is Framatome, and we work in the Framatome office in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, nice. So when I produce this video, you're going to be my biggest critic. That's what I got to watch out for now. Clay?
Yeah, I'm Clay Williams. I am the senior copywriter at Anstey Hodge Advertising Group. And I also work at Framatome in Lynchburg, as they are my dedicated client, just as Warren is. There's four of us who work for Anstey Hodge Advertising Group who our client is Framatome, and that's all the work we do is for Framatome and everything they do here in North America and globally, as a matter of fact.
Wow. So what do they do?
Framatome, Warren's worked with them for a lot longer than I have, but basically anything that nuclear plants, commercial nuclear plants that create electricity anywhere in North America and sometimes across the pond, anything they need help with, Framatome does, whether it's tools or reactor services or fuel or, building from the ground up or, instrumentation and controls. Warren, you fill in the blanks if there's anything else that I'm forgetting, but basically anything you need to produce nuclear energy, Framatome is there to help with.
Fascinating.
Yeah, repairs, upgrades, maintenance, the bi-yearly outages and things like that is what Framatome covers. And then we do the marketing support for that, literature, videos, LinkedIn posts, and things like that.
Fascinating. The thing I'm loving about doing this interview series is finding about stuff that I have no idea even existed. So that's one of them right there. So you've kind of done pretty well on what your company do. And I think you said there's 4 people on the team in total.
Well, there's 4 people on the Anstey Hodge team that work here in Lynchburg for Framatome. Yeah,
Okay.
Anstey Hodge has several more people that work out of their Roanoke, the 2 offices in Roanoke, and they do a lot wider range for a lot of different clients. And we 4 are the ones who are just Framatome based here in Lynchburg.
And was it just you 2 on the award submission?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it was the director of marketing for Framatome. But as far as the Anstey Hodge group, it was Clay and I.
Okay, cool. Well, tell us about winning the award.
Okay. We needed a short video. The director of marketing here at Framatome came up with the idea of short campaign videos, and this was one of, I don't know, 6 or 8 or 10 that we've done over the past year or 2. It needed to be upbeat, fast, no voiceover, very minimal bulleted text, and highlight the people of Framatome. And so Clay wrote the script, which he can talk about, which was, I think we had 10, maybe 10 visuals and just upbeat music, and edited that all together to make a fairly successful campaign piece for them.
Clay,
how do you develop a script like that?
Well, the whole thing was part of a campaign that was called Power On. It was developed during the pandemic for Framatome that says, let's power on through this pandemic. Let's keep the power on during this pandemic. And the way we do that is, we do a lot of technical things. And there are a lot of engineers that work here, and you can go into the fuel and all the stuff, but the biggest thing they said was the people, and we want to spotlight the people. Well, at about that time when, and I had only started working, I've only worked for Anstey Hodge and at Framatome for about almost 2 years now. But at the very beginning, one of the first things I worked on was something called a thermal sleeve. Anyway, to get it out of the technical part of it, it's a way to help nuclear power plants keep going rather than have to shut down and replace things. It's a good fix for a problem that the nuclear plants might be having. And we looked at that, and we were selling that, and we looked at how it was developed, and it was basically developed, in a very rough kind of circumstance. There was a plant in South Korea that needed help, that they were going to have to shut down, and they had typhoons coming on the way, and they had no way to fix what they had. And so Framatome sent engineers to the plant. They had to quarantine for 2 weeks. And then they went in, and while they were quarantining, they were looking at all the specs of the plant and developing this brand new solution out of nowhere, because they're engineers and that's what they do. And, when we looked at it at Anstey Hodge, we said, yeah, we're selling the thermal sleeve, but the biggest story here is the people. They went to South Korea. They quarantined. They came up with a fix in less than 2 weeks. They were able to keep, the lights on and the power going for the South Korean power plant and keep them from shutting down at a time. It was right as one typhoon had just passed, and just before 2 typhoons were already coming. So they needed to keep the power going, and they needed to do it without shutting down. And our people went there and did it. And we thought, if we're talking about Framatome's people, that's a great way to get at it. Enough of the technical stuff and exactly how it was done. It's more about the people and being able to overcome challenges.
That is the better story there. That is for sure. So what 3 words how would you describe the project in 3 words, either of you?
Clay's the word guy. I'm the picture guy.
There you go.
People overcoming challenges. That's
Cool.
That's what we wanted. Framatome's whole a big part of their marketing campaign is, we find solutions to your challenges. The reason we can do that is because we've got the great the people who have been here, the people who know what they're doing and know how to get the job done. So it's people overcoming challenges, and that's what we wanted to say overall in this campaign, is that Framatome's people help you overcome your challenges, and we thought that this was the best story to get to it, and thanks to Warren and putting it all together, we were able to do it. And what was it, Warren? It's like 30 seconds, I think, 30, 45 seconds at the most.
Anything that you're working on of note that you can share or wish to share? And I can understand when you're working for a client that may not be possible. We would like to ask. So,
probably we've just finished about 4 videos, almost back to back for various products or services, and they're just in the approval stage and delivery.
Cool.
Get out and about. So.
Very interesting. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys. I'm assuming Anstey Hodge is an AAF member.
Absolutely.
How would you guys, or why would you guys encourage someone else to join?
Well, I mean, for me, it's all about networking and learning. I haven't been in this. I've been writing for decades in my job, but I haven't been in marketing and communications and advertising for very long. So I'm learning as I go, and being a part of AAF and seeing all the other great work that's been nominated for Addies and the things that have won. I'm learning the entire time, and that's a fantastic resource for me. Is just to see the innovative ways that people are communicating and getting their ideas across.
Any other thoughts? Warren?
The events are fun when we have those, and usually the food's pretty good too.
There you go. Can't beat that. Good food, good people, smart. I love it. Well, gentlemen, thank you so very much for your time. And Clay, go hit a couple home runs, man.
All right, I'm playing the center field here. So
there you go. All right, thanks, guys.